Good morning student. Now today we are going to start our very next chapter, that is chapter number 12, the reproduction in plants. As the name of the chapter is indicating, here we will deal with the plants process of the formation of the new individual only. Okay. So as we know, the parents, they are supposed to give rise to the new individuals. Okay. And in case of the plants, there are some special parts of the plant, or we can say the parts of the flower, which get involved in this process of the reproduction. So we will talk about that only. So first of all, as we know, there are two kinds of the plants. Let me explain you about these two kinds of the plant. First one are the vegetative and next one are the reproductive parts. Okay, as I have written here, root, stem and leaf, these are the vegetative parts. Root, stem and leaves, these are the vegetative. As the name of these parts is indicating, they are truly vegetative. There is no involvement of the gametes. Neither female or male gamete will fuse together. Okay, neither male nor the female gamete will fuse here. In case of the vegetative reproduction, if it is taking place through the vegetative parts like the root, stem and leaves. Okay, but if we will talk about the next type, that is the reproductive method, that is the part involved in that are called the reproductive parts, which will help in the reproduction. Okay, so those parts are the flower. Okay, flower is the major reproductive part of the plant, and it helps in the production of the individuals by the formation of the gametes. As you know, it is written here on the board also, that flower is having the two parts or two reproductive parts, or simply two kind of gametes we can say. Okay, these are the gamete producers. These two parts which get involved over here, which are called the reproductive parts, they further give rise to the gametes. And what are these reproductive parts? These are the male gamete and female gamete. Okay, male gamete, as the name of this part is indicating, it will be produced by the male part of the flower. Okay, and next female part, female will be this female, obviously it will be produced by the female. Okay, and the gametes which will be produced by these two parts, the male part will give rise to the male gamete, female part will give rise to the female gamete. Okay, here are two reproductive parts, male gametes, male part, female part. And what they will give rise to? Male part will produces the male gametes and female part will give rise to the female gametes. Okay, then further there will be the fusion of the two kinds of the gametes in if it is sexual reproduction. If we are talking about the sexual reproduction, then both gametes will fuse together and their fusion will give rise to the another new kind of the individual. But that individual condition is that individual will get the characters from both the parents. Okay, like male and female, both parents will donate or will we can say inherit their character. They will transfer their characters to their offspring. As we have developed, it is similar to the individuals or human beings. Like as we have developed from our parents, so our some of the characters are similar to our parents. जैसे हमारे parents से हमारी कुछ habits होती हैं, कुछ activities हम parents के जैसे ही करते हैं. Similarly, like here also, तो इनके भी कुछ characters हैं. It resembles, तो वो characters क्या करते हैं? They resembles their parents' characters also. Okay, so now here we are concerned with the methods of the reproduction in the plants. So plants mainly reproduce in two ways, asexually and sexually. Okay, asexual, as the name of this indicating, A means there is no sexual part will be involved, asexual. Okay, and this sexual reproduction mode here will be the truly the involvement of the two kind of the gametes, and here the production of the individual will take place from the single parent. Here is no need for the both gametes to fuse together. Even a single gamete can give rise to the new individual. Okay? Here the condition is this. Asexual means only one sex will be involved here. Only one organism will be able to produce the individuals. Okay? Next, so it is written here single parent is involved here, and then gametes involvement here. No gamete involvement will be in case of the asexual, because it is A means one. Only one partner will be involved here. Okay, and next gamete involvement. There will be no gamete involvement. Okay, no gamete will involve into each other. They will not involve or they will not fuse with each other. Okay, and next fusion will be zero. There is no fusion. And next one, the seed formation. If there is no fusion, अगर fusion नहीं हुई तो how the seed will produce? तो seed production भी क्या हो गई? Zero. Okay? Gamete involvement नहीं होगी, fusion नहीं होगी, seed formation no. Okay? Now in case of the section, it will be exactly opposite to asexual. Here, as the name is indicating, it is the quite common method. This thing you need to keep in your mind. सबसे ज़्यादा जो plants में production होती है, new individuals produce होते हैं, it is just produced by the means of sexual reproduction. Okay, and here is the fusion of the both male and female gametes. As I have written here, male gamete will fuse with the female gamete. And then there will be the, obviously the seed formation will take place. If there is a fusion, then seed will form over there, and then there will be the germination, and after the germination the new plant body will be produced. Okay, it was all about this introduction, about the introductory part of this chapter, and then further in the next video we will do the next topic. Hope you have understand it well. Thank you. Now students, we are going to start about the methods of reproduction in the plants. As I have written here, modes or methods of the reproduction. Generally, as I told you in previous video also, that plants reproduce by the two means of reproduction. First one is the asexual and next is the sexual mode of reproduction. And here in this chapter, first of all, we are going to discuss about the asexual mode of reproduction. So it under this mode, the plants generally reproduce in a three ways. Three modes are there. First one is the fragmentation. Fragmentation, as the name of this term is indicating, fragment. Fragment means pieces or parts. Okay, means that parent body get divided into the pieces, and then it give rise to the each piece of that parent body will give rise to the new individual, which will be exactly similar to that parent individual or parent body. Okay, next. Spore formation. Spores are the special kind of the cells which get produced by the plants. Okay, this we will do in detail also. So there will be the spore formation for the reproduction, and in vegetative propagation, these are the three methods asexual, which comes under the asexual reproduction. What are these? Let's recapitulate. First one is the fragmentation, next spore formation, and the last one is the vegetative propagation. Okay, so first of all we are going to deal with the fragmentation. As I told you earlier during the starting of this video, that fragmentation is that kind of the method in which the individuals get divided into the two pieces, as you can see here. And many times, let me give you one example, that many times on the water bodies where the water is stagnant, which is not moving, water जो रुका हुआ है, ठीक है, like in the ponds, ditches and lakes, you might have noticed that there is the patches of the green color on the surface of that water. Okay, and those patches are just because of the presence or formation of the alga. Because the algal formation, it can deposit on the surface of the water body, and that alga is a spirogyra. S-P-I-R-O, spiro, G-Y-R-A, gyra, spirogyra. Let me tell you, spiro, S-P-I-R-O, G-Y-R-A, spirogyra. ठीक है, be very particular about the spellings. Okay. Next, it is alga, and when it get it needs to produce the new individual, it just adopt the method of the fragmentation. Means this individual will divide it itself into the parts, ठीक है, and those parts can be 2, 3 or many more. But here we have taken only 2 parts. This is, as you can see over here, this is the Spirogyra, this is the parent body, and as I have put this line over here, I have drawn this line which shows that it will get partition. यहाँ से इसकी partition हो जाएगी, and this parent body will divide into the 2 pieces. This will become piece 1 and this is the piece 2. Okay. But in science language, as the name of this method is fragmentation, so we will not use the word piece, we will use the word fragment. ठीक है, these are the 2 fragments, means 2 parts. Okay, so here we will take them as F1, fragment 1, and this is the fragment 2. Okay, fragment 1 and fragment 2. And after the division of the parent body, the process of the fragmentation, it will proceed further and it will causes the division of this parent body into the 2 parts. This is the fragment 1, as you can see, fragment 1, and this one is the fragment 2. Sorry, this one is the 1 and this we have taken 2. Okay. Now finally, when it will progress, then these both fragments having the inherent property from their parent that they are able to produce the new individual. Okay, that is known as the totiopotency in science language. TOTI, P-O-T-E-N-C-Y, totiopotency. Totio means total, potency means potential. ठीक है, means totally पूरी plant body बनाने का potential, that is the totiopotency. ठीक है, so these 2 parts are having the capacity or tendency of the totiopotency, means to produce the full complete individual from fragments only. Okay, so these 2 individuals will produce, and this F1 will produce its new individual, that is over here it will be called as the new individual 1, and this will be the new individual 2. Okay, so in this way, from the one parent body there will be the production of the 2 individuals. Okay, it was about the fragmentation only. Just keep it in mind that was the name of the organism involving this mode of the reproduction. Okay, this is the Spirogyra alga. It is very compulsory for you to mention before explaining it. Okay, examples should be cited over there in your paper if this question comes. And next is second method, that is the spore formation. As I have written here also, that spore formation, it generally takes place in the ferns and mosses. Okay, these are it is very common method adopted by the ferns and mosses. And what are the ferns and mosses? I have mentioned you bit just because you are not familiar with these 2 terms. Okay, ferns, these are the categories of the plant organisms. Okay, so mosses and ferns, there are just minute difference between these 2. Otherwise, these are the plant types. Okay, and mosses, both are, common point is that seedless. They are the seedless both. यहाँ पे भी सीड नहीं होते, फर्न में भी सीड नहीं होते, एंड बोथ आर नॉन फ्लावरिंग. ठीक है, दोनों में फ्लावर्स भी नहीं होते. दे आर नॉट बेयरिंग दी फ्लावर, नॉन फ्लावरिंग प्लांट्स होते हैं. ठीक है, जिनमें प्लांट्स होते हैं उनको हम बोलते हैं एंजियोस्पर्म्स, और जिनके फ्लावर्स नहीं होते वो इन 2 कैटेगरीज में आएंगे, या तो वो मॉस होगी या फिर वो फर्न होगी. एंड अदर कैरेक्टर्स आर देयर. जो फर्न्स होते हैं, मॉसेस होते हैं ना, वो जनरली उनका कोई ट्रू लीफ नहीं होता. दे आर नॉट हैविंग एनी ट्रू लीव्स और ट्रू लीफलेट्स. ठीक है, इनके नहीं होते. नेक्स्ट, जो फर्न्स होते हैं ना, ये मोर डेवलप्ड होते हैं, इनकी डेवलपमेंट ज्यादा होती है एज कम्पेयर टू दी मॉसेस. ये थोड़े से ज्यादा डेवलप हुए होते हैं. नेक्स्ट, वेस्क्यूलर प्लांट्स. अभी वेस्क्यूलर प्लांट्स, एज इन प्रीवियस लेक्चर और प्रीवियस chapter I told you about the vascular bundle ना, so such plants which are having the vascular bundle, that is xylem and phloem, तो उनको हम बोलते हैं vascular bundle. xylem plus phloem दोनों मिलके क्या बनाते हैं? These are the two kinds of the vascular bundles. ठीक है, मीन्स इनको कलेक्टिवली हम vascular bundle बोलते हैं, both xylem and phloem को. ओके, अभी जिनमें xylem and phloem होता है वो तो हो जाएंगे वेस्क्यूलर प्लांट्स. फर्न्स, फर्न्स क्या है? वेस्क्यूलर प्लांट्स है. अभी मॉसेस क्या है? नॉन वेस्क्यूलर प्लांट्स, क्योंकि इनमें जाइलम एंड फ्लोएम नहीं होता. नेक्स्ट इज द, इनमें जो लीव्स होते हैं ना फर्न्स के, वो थोड़े बड़े होंगे एंड वो क्या होंगे? कंपाउंड लीव्स होंगे, आपस में जुड़े होंगे, उनकी स्ट्रक्चर थोड़ी कम्प्लेक्स होगी. ठीक है, तो नेक्स्ट वन इज दैट spore formation, as there will be the production of the spore for these organisms to reproduce in asexual method. Okay, as we know spores, these are present in the ferns and mosses, so you will be able to mention here. Okay, now it is clear to all of you, and let me focus it over here. Just wait. Yeah, so as you can see over here, I have drawn a simple structure of the sporangia. Okay, the spores are present when they comes in the clusters. When inside one sporangia there are many spores. Large number of the spores are present in a structure called the sporangia. What we call it? Sporangia. 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 इसको हम sporangia भी बोलते हैं और sporangia. ठीक है, because it is containing the spores, that's why sporangia. And when it will be single, if you are talking about the one sporangia, then you will call one sporangium, then it will be called as a sporangium. तो एक जो इसका होगा जिसके अंदर एक, we can say one body, जिसके अंदर एक ही स्पोर है, तो उसको हम मतलब लार्ज नंबर ऑफ स्पोर तो उसके अंदर ही है, बट दैट बॉल इज वन ओनली. ठीक है, इस बॉल को जब ये एक होती है तो उसको क्या बोलते हैं? स्पोरेंजियम. व्हेन दे आर प्रेजेंट इन द लार्ज नंबर, ठीक है, देन वी विल कॉल देम स्पोरेंजिया. ओके, सो अराउंड इन द वन स्पोरेंजिया देयर आर लार्ज नंबर ऑफ द स्पोर्स प्रेजेंट एंड ईच स्पोरेंजिया इज कवर्ड बाय द हार्ड कवरिंग. ये ध्यान रखना. अभी ये जो कवरिंग होती है ना, एक स्पोर के अराउंड भी होती है ये स्पोर. अभी इसको मैं बाहर निकाल के दिखाऊंगी, देन I will draw it like this, and इसके अराउंड एक हार्ड कवरिंग होगी, so as to prevent its weathering, ताकि इसकी कभी भी weathering ना हो. इन केस ये प्लांट पार्ट से टूट के नीचे गिर जाए, this covering will protect them. ठीक है, तो इन दैट केस ये एक स्ट्रक्चर में स्टोर होते हैं, उसको हम स्पोरेंजिया कहते हैं. स्पोरेंजिया के अंदर क्या होते हैं? स्पोर्स होते हैं. ठीक है, ये ध्यान रखना. नेक्स्ट हार्ड कवरिंग होती है, ये इनको क्या करती है? प्रोटेक्शन प्रोवाइड करती है फ्रॉम दी अनफेवरेबल कंडीशंस. एंड व्हाट काइंड ऑफ दी अनफेवरेबल कंडीशंस आर फॉर दीज बॉडीज, दीज स्पोर्स? फर्स्ट वन इज द टेम्परेचर. एक तो टेम्परेचर बहुत ज़्यादा हाई नहीं होना चाहिए. अगर ज़्यादा गर्मी होगी तो क्या होगा? स्पोरेंजियम जो है वो एक तरह से बर्स्ट हो जाएगा. ठीक है, बर्स्ट होने की वजह से इसके सारे जो स्पोर्स हैं इट विल रिलीज, तो वो सारे के सारे रिलीज हो जाएंगे. नेक्स्ट वन ह्यूमिडिटी. ह्यूमिडिटी अगर कम हो जाए, इन दैट केस इट विल नॉट बी एबल टू जर्मिनेट. ठीक है, तो ये जो स्पोर्स है वो टूट के जमीन पे लाइक स्पोरेंजियम से बाहर निकल के व्हेन जब ये किसी भी लाइक फेवरेबल कंडीशन रिक्वायर करते हैं तो स्पोरेंजियम ब्रस्ट हो जाता है, जिसकी वजह से इसकी बस्टिंग होती है ना, तो उसकी वजह से ये सारे स्पोर्स बाहर आ जाते हैं, जमीन पे गिर जाते हैं. जमीन पे गिरने से क्या होता है? व्हेन दे कम इन कांटेक्ट विद दी ह्यूमिडिटी, प्रॉपर हीट एंड मॉइस्चर, देन इट विल कॉजेस दी it will make them just to germinate. तो उसके बाद ये germinate करते हैं when new plant body produces. ठीक है, तो यहाँ पे as you can see over here in these two modes of the asexual reproduction, there are no sexual part is involved, no sexual gametes are involved, so that's why they are, we can call them asexual. ठीक है, only one sex is involved. There is no fusion of the gametes. Next, sometimes these spores are present. ये जो स्पोरेंजिया है ना, ये स्पोरेंजिया कई बार लीफ के सरफेस में ऐसे प्रेजेंट होते हैं. लेट्स मी शो यू. जस्ट इमेजिन इट इज अ लीफ सरफेस. ओके, सो ऑन द सरफेस they will be present like this, and these structures will be called as इन स्ट्रक्चर्स को हम क्या बोलेंगे? सोराई, SORI। सो इनमें क्या होंगे? स्पोर्स होंगे एंड दीज आर सपोज टू बी लोकेटेड अंडर साइड ऑफ द लीफ। ये ध्यान रखना, ये लीफ का जो नीचे वाला हिस्सा होता है ना वहां पे लोकेट होते हैं। क्लियर? It is very easy if you understand, you can see, you see it, you try to capture this matter properly, and after this lecture please repeat it 2 times because this topic is new to you, so I want you to understand or grab it properly so that it do not cause any it doesn't cause you any kind of the mark loss in exam, okay? Because these are very important topics. So these are the sorai, as you can see over here, these structures इनको हम क्या बोलते हैं? सोराई। सो सोराई की डेफिनेशन अगर आ जाए, then you are supposed to write these are the clusters of Saprangia। Saprangia के जब clusters होते हैं ना, ये one Saprangia, ये Saprangia 1 है, ये Saprangia 2 है, ये Saprangia 3 है, तो ऐसे करके जब एक क्लस्टर के फॉर्म में प्रेजेंट हो जाते हैं तब उनको हम क्या कहते हैं? सोराई कहते हैं, SORI, सोराई। Cluster of Saprangia on the underside of the leaf, as I have written over here also. It is very important topic and very easy as well, okay? It was all about it. Hope you understand. Thank you. Now in addition to this, I would like to show you one picture from the internet which I have copied over here. So look at my PC. These are the sorai of the cluster which you can see over here in this picture. It's getting open. Yeah. These are the sorai as I have drawn over here. Okay. Sorai cluster of spores. Now students, we are going to do our next topic, that is why the two organisms, yeast and bread mold, kept in a different category in the classification system. As we know that classification system of the plants, it was just assembled by the Whittaker. The name of the scientist is Whittaker, Whittaker, Whittaker. He classified these two organisms into the separate category. He just kept yeast, that is which reproduces by the method of the budding. It is a fungi. Yeast is a fungi. As in then it reproduces asexually by the method of the budding and then the spore formation. Okay, here we will do how we will learn about that how it will get produced by the method of the budding. Okay, and during this budding process, it has to just to produce a bud over its surface. Yeast cell, it will causes the production of the one bud on its surface, and when the situation will comes, when any we can say unfavorable situations come, like if strong heavy rain is there, then or in case of the strong windstorms, in that case this bud may nipped off from that parent cell. ठीक है, तो ये डिटैच हो जाती है, nipped off means डिटैच हो जाती है। ठीक है, this is a parent body and it will just causes the release. इससे क्या हो जाएगा, there will be the release of this bud which is attached to this parent body, and then this nipped off bud, it will give rise to the new individuals, these small. तो यहाँ से जो buds हैं, they will produce the similar kind of the buds in this same way. And similarly, this asexually reproduction, it can take place in that way also when it get attached to the parent body. जब ये parent body के ऊपर attach होते हैं तब भी ये आगे reproduce कर सकती है। ठीक है, so second case में हमने दिखाया गया ये parent body के साथ में bud attach है, तो वो कैसे आगे आगे, in case there is no heavy rain and no windstorm comes, then what will happen, it will remain attached to the same parent body and it will start producing a chain of the new yeast cells. ठीक है, तो old जो parent yeast cells वहां से क्या हो जाएंगे, न्यू yeast cells, वो एक चेन की फॉर्म में वो पूरे पेरेंट बॉडी के ऊपर अरेंज हो जाएंगे इन द एब्सेंस ऑफ द हैवी रेन एंड विंड स्टॉर्म। बट सेकेंड सिचुएशन क्या है, एक हमने करी है पहले, उस सिचुएशन में हमने करा है कि जब वो निप्ड ऑफ हो जाती है, व्हेन इट गेट डिटैच, तो वो ऑब्वियसली जमीन पे गिरेगी, बट निप्ड ऑफ होगी। तो फेवरेबल सिचुएशंस को एक्वायर करने के बाद क्या हो जाएगा, वो आगे नई नई छोटी छोटी स्मॉल बर्ड्स और प्रोड्यूस कर देगी, ठीक है। तो इन दिस वे एक इंडिविजुअल से लार्ज नंबर ऑफ इंडिविजुअल्स कैन बी प्रोड्यूस्ड। ओके, सो इसको हम बडिंग कहते हैं। बडिंग मीन्स give rise to a bud or detachment of the bud from the parent body, ठीक है। तो ये बडिंग मेथड से क्या होता है, एक बड से ही नया जो इंडिविजुअल है वो प्रोड्यूस होता है। दैट्स व्हाई दिस मेथड इज कॉल्ड बडिंग। ओके, नेक्स्ट वन इज एग्जांपल ऑफ द ब्रेड मोल्ड इज हियर। ब्रेड मोल्ड में क्या होता है, there are the we can say thread like structures present on the surface of the bread। अभी हमने क्या करा है, एक बार आप ट्राई भी कर सकते हो घर से। यू कैन टेक वन पीस ऑफ द ब्रेड, ठीक है, एंड कीप इट मॉइस्ट एंड देन प्लेस इट इन एनी वार्म प्लेस, ठीक है, फॉर लाइक 2-3 days। तो उसके बाद आप देखोगे कि थोड़ा मॉइस्ट करके आपने गर्म प्लेस पे रख दिया जहाँ पे कोई सनलाइट नहीं आ रही, कोई उसको प्रॉपर एयर नहीं मिल रही। इन दैट केस क्या होगा, उसके ऊपर एक ग्रीन सी लेयर डिपॉजिट हो जाएगी। तो वो जो ग्रीन लेयर होती है दैट इज जस्ट, उसको हम क्या कहते हैं, ब्रेड मोल्ड, ठीक है। तो वो क्या होती है, एक तरह की फंगस ही होती है जो ब्रेड को लग जाती है, ठीक है, ग्रीन कलर, एंड दैट इज ओवर हियर। तो वो ब्रेड मोल्ड के सरफेस पे ये चीज होती है जो पूरी की पूरी डिजाइन हो जाती है, मतलब प्रोड्यूस हो जाती है, ठीक है। एंड वहां पे क्या होता है, एक थ्रेड लाइक स्ट्रक्चर्स होती है उसी ब्रेड मोल्ड के ऊपर, जिनको हम हाइफी कहते हैं, एज इट इज ड्रॉन ओवर हियर इन दिस पिक्चर। लेट मी फोकस इट, या okay, so this is the hyphae and next one it will give rise to small knob like, तो ये knob like structures इनको हम क्या बोलेंगे, स्प्रेंजियम। तो स्प्रेंजियम के साथ ये जो knob like structure है it will be attached with the help of the stalk। तो stalk के साथ ही अटैच होगी, उस stalk को हम स्प्रेंजियोफोर बोलते हैं। जिसके ऊपर, जिस स्टिक या फिर जिस ब्रांच के ऊपर स्प्रेंजियम लगे होते हैं उसको क्या कहते हैं, स्प्रेंजियोफोर, ठीक है। स्प्रेंजियम हमने ऑलरेडी पिछली वीडियो में कर रखा है। व्हाट इज द स्प्रेंजियम? स्प्रेंजियम इज जस्ट दी knob like structures और asexually reproducing bodies होती हैं which contains the spores inside it, ठीक है। तो इनके अंदर spores होते हैं। ये एक आपको दिखाया गया bursting spore है, bursting स्प्रेंजियम दिखाया गया। जब इससे bursting स्प्रेंजियम से क्या होता है, causes the release of the spores out from the स्प्रेंजियम, ठीक है। तो ये सारी स्प्रेंजियम से स्पोर्स बाहर आ रही है, वो दिखाए गए। एंड देन ये सिंगल स्प्रेंजियम दिखाया गया व्हिच इज कंटेनिंग दी लार्ज नंबर ऑफ दी स्पोर्स इनसाइड इट, ठीक है। तो ये हो जाता है। एंड दीज टू कैरेक्टर्स आर सपोज्ड टू बी वेरी यूनिक, बडिंग एंड स्पोर फॉर्मेशन, ठीक है। तो यहाँ पे क्या होता है, स्पोर फॉर्मेशन हो रही है इन केस ऑफ द बडिंग ब्रेड मोल्ड, ठीक है। तो ये लाइक इन विटेकर क्लासिफिकेशन इनको रिकॉग्निशन नहीं मिली है। ही हैज कैटेगराइज्ड देम इनटू अ सेपरेट कैटेगरी। ओके जी, थैंक यू।